Hello guys, welcome to this new PHP tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to cover everything you need to know as a beginner in PHP programming language. We'll leave this link in the description so that you can visit it and then study all you can. For the introduction, PHP simply means hypertext preprocessor. It's basically a server-side scripting language. It was designed in 1994. It exists in many models, both procedural, functional, and object-oriented style. But you don't need to worry about all these terms. We're going to explain all of them in this series. To partake in this tutorial, you don't need to be a pro in programming. Even if you've not learned any programming language before, you can easily understand this because we're going to explain everything bit by bit. This is a little recap of how this tutorial is going to go. We're providing both text-based and video formats of these tutorials. So if you are on this web page, you can easily scroll down and watch the video aspect of this part 1 on YouTube. In just 4 weeks, we should be done with this tutorial, and then you can start building your awesome PHP projects. So this is the summary of the PHP programming language. It basically means hypertext preprocessor. It's a scripting language. There's a difference between a scripting language and other programming languages. We're still going to explain shortly. As of September 2018, the latest version of PHP is PHP 7.3.0. So if you're watching this video sometime in the future, it might have changed by then. Visit php.net to get access to the most recent version of the PHP programming language. It was developed by Zen Technology. It exists in different formats, both procedural, functional, and object-oriented programming. Now, PHP is very popular. That's more than 60% of websites today run on PHP. Popular content management systems like WordPress, Joomla, and Drupal all use the PHP programming language. They use it for their scripting in their server side. Alternatives to PHP are Node.js. Node.js basically allows you to develop write server-side scripting codes in JavaScript. And you also have the ASP.NET from Microsoft. Now feel free to watch the video format. So getting started, if you've ever been to a web page before and then you see a content that was loaded, like you can see here, every content that was loaded here was served by the PHP codes written on the server. So the basic difference between a scripting language and a programming language is that a scripting language is interpreted while other programming languages are compiled. So for compiled languages, you need to compile them down to machine language before you can use them. But for scripting languages like PHP, JavaScript, you don't need to compile them. So they just get interpreted and then executed. So like I said before, many content management systems like WordPress, Joomla, and others use the PHP programming languages. You can also use PHP to process database like the MySQL database. We're still going to cover this in this tutorial. So you can also use PHP. PHP is very popular for building APIs, application programming interfaces, for other platforms like mobile applications or desktop applications. Now, the tools we need for this tutorial, because PHP is a scripting language that runs on the server, we need to install a server on our computer. We're going to walk you through the installation processes. We basically need two programs, two softwares for this tutorial. We will need the XAMPP. XAMPP is a software that provides server for our local machine. It is very easy to use. All you need to do is to install it and then start using it. Another option is to install PHP from php.net, but in this tutorial we're going to use XAMPP. You can also use BAMP if you're on Mac or LAMP if you're on Linux, but XAMPP works on both Windows, Mac and also Linux. So we're going to be installing XAMPP in the part 2 of this tutorial so that we can run our server. Then we also need a text editor. You can use text editors like Notepad++, Atom, Sublime and others, but basically we go for an IDE, an integrated development environment. It's also a text editor but comes with many other features that a basic text editor does not come with. So in this case we're going to use the NetBeans IDE. We're going to walk you through how to install these softwares in the part 2 of this tutorial so that you can get started. Feel free to move over to the part 2 if you've reached this point. Please remember to subscribe and like our videos and also share them on social media so that other people can come over and learn.